I don't know how it goes, so I'm just gonna. You know when everybody else is singing, but you don't know what they're saying, so you're just going. It's like that. Oh, hello everyone. We're just gonna get everything settled, making sure the audio is nice. So things might be a little bit wonky for stream. You hear just a fan go. I apologize, but it is very, very hot. It's just a fan go. I apologize, but it is very, very hot. Oh, jeez, it started us all the way back here. I apologize, but it is very, very hot. Oh, jeez, it started us all the way back here. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. Sorry for the little audio delay there. I had to check on the stream myself. Oh! I keep forgetting. Scare the crap out of me. I wonder if I have a certain mod for installed, well, add-on, whatever. If it's a Gordon Ramsay, yeah, it is. And there's not really any plans today. We're just gonna sort of chill. Just kind of YOLO it. Right now it's kind of early in the morning, earlier than I usually get up. It's like 9 or so. So I figure we're just gonna use this time to just stream and chill. Especially with Skyrim. Because it's such a nice and calm game. At least for me it is. So I don't really know what to do. I think there's that one quest with the... Oh yeah, now I remember. I was gonna level up some more, kind of grind for whatever the Skyrim equivalent of XP is, because I keep getting stuck on the way to, I think, like the Grand Wizard type people, where you learn like more shouts and stuff. So we're just gonna do that. Now we're just gonna wander around. And fuck around and find out a bit, as my mom says. Got some Diet Mountain Dew here. This sort of like world building, like, it creeps me out, but also makes me sad. It leaves a lot to the imagination. And I don't like what I'm imagining right now, seeing a charred body with a spell tome and a necklace. I feel like that's part of a bigger quest that I just haven't gotten yet. It's gonna be pretty sad. That's why I like this game. It has that little world building in it, where you'll hear like a conversation an NPC has or something, and you're like, oh, okay, it's just something programmed in, and then you find what they're mentioning is like, oh, or you see, I think it was like a fisherman cabin that gets like knocked down by a tree, and you see just like blood and stuff, and it's like, holy cow. As glitchy as this game is, it's pretty cool. Hello. Ugh. I forgot to go hostile. Well, at least I get stuff from it. Forgive me, I'm not really that good. I've played this for like maybe a year or two, and I'm still not good at combat. I apologize. If you're gonna comment in the stream, "Oh, you suck at this game," I already know. I just play it for fun. Where'd you go? There you go. Goodness. Everybody and their mom's coming out this morning. I'm gonna tell my kids that this was Breath of the Wild. There we go. Want to be picked up for some strange reason. Oh. Don't get trapped under the ice now, boy. You gotta freeze to death out there, boy. There's some wood. That was a barnacle. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can. Probably a good idea to detour here then. Get some potion stuff. Because I think that too will help. I think it's like Yetis or orcs or something, I don't know. The really big Sasquatch looking guys that keep killing me. They have so much health. And I think like a lot of fire. Oh shit. Oh god damn it. That was not fair. That snuck up on me. See, that is why I need a grind. Because stuff like that happens. Oh boy. Fuck it, we're not going that way. Fuck off. There's more fire. Ooh, little fox. Hello. Oh yeah, that must be like a little add-on thing. These guys, they don't really do much. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh no. Okay, that creeped me out. I'm sorry. Ooh. I could have sworn that would be the answer. Your friend or foe? You seem friendly. don't trust that. I don't want to accidentally get in trouble for stealing. I don't want to go to jail. What time? Okay, yes. Late in the game. Well, let's go in there. This is gonna be fine. Ooh, shiny. I like shiny things. I'm like Clog from the Neverhead. I like shiny things. I have to have it. It's mine. It's mine forever. It's mine.
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was a boy.
Don't care. Hello. I'm gonna post that I'm streaming right now. And like I said, we don't have really a specific goal in mind, other than, I guess, leveling up and venturing. Wait. It's my favorite part, just messing with shit. But defying gravity. I don't know why this amuses me so much. Whoa. I had quite a bounce to it. Wait. Do I have stuff I can... Bucket. Oh, I have dragon stuff. There it goes.
Iron's a good stout metal. A fine thing for a Nord to dig.
Shut the fuck up. I hate you.
Yes?
Never mind. Gosh, hold on, I need to plug my phone in real quick. There we go. I'm on my way. I wish I could play music on here from like Spotify, but it won't let me when I stream. If I can find a way around that, because I stream from like PlayStation 4, because it's the only thing where I can get more than like 5 frames per second. Are you a good deer or a bad deer? Okay, you're good. It's like, I don't know what add-on it was, but for some reason, I was wandering around and a deer tried to eat me. I don't know what that was, so I've been kind of cautious of deers ever since. Or whatever these things are. Oh, god damn it. Hate those things. Oh, pests. What the? Oh, that's just you. I don't like the noises they're making. Especially in the distance. At night, when I'm alone. I want the cheese. I want the cheese. Is there a name with cheese? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think that there's anything. Wait. Yeah, I think that's it. Wait. Fuck you, man. I got my cheese and you don't. Shut up. You're fine. Oh shit. Oh shit. Something better not jump out and attack me, or else I'm gonna flip my shit. Oh, vampires. Okay. Oh. If there's anything I can go for. I only need like... Goodness gracious. Yeah, like I was saying before, like the world building in this game, with like stuff like this, I really, really love. Master Vampire. Don't slowly come back to life. I hate that shit. Already. Pussy creeps. Like that means you triggered my fight or flight response, and I am a flightless bird. I am a little penguin with boxing gloves and a gun. I wonder what we can use those collars on. But I think it's a good thing we have them now. Let's save, because I do not... There we go. Quick save too. Because I do not want to die and go through that again. Because I think that was some okay loot. A really good loot. I don't know. I just haven't seen that before. So in my mind it's good. I keep seeing these guys just dead. I don't know why. Wee do 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 do. Somebody clip that and put the Super Mario 64 slide music. I might just do that later. This is what I do when I'm not making videos. I just do stuff like this. Okay, that's a torch. What time to get the shit scared out of me? I'm on like caffeine, and my heart rate's like probably about like 110. Like, yeah, this isn't gonna kill me at all. No, definitely not. Okay. Moving so far. Goodness gracious. Oh, hit the mic. I am so sorry I hit the mic. Ooh, somebody commented. Hold on. Let me see. Ghostbusters says, good old Skyrim. Heck yeah, it is. This is one of those nice old games that help me get through some stuff. It's one of those games where you basically get addicted to, regardless of its quality. Excuse me if I'm sort of burping up a storm. Oh, I don't like that. Flying horse, huh? Flying horse. Oh yeah, in Skyrim. Sorry, I thought you were talking about in real life for a second. Excuse my dumbassery. There's a whole lot of... It was on creative mode, I'm sure. Like, have you seen Vinny Vinesauce play this game? It is hilarious. Where he'll just stumble upon like a bunch of weird glitches. I think it's called like his Vine passive or something. I saved you. What? There's nothing going on in this cave. I will explore every inch of this cave until I see something that makes me shit my pants. Funny that you mention Earthworm Jim humor, because my character here, let me see, is in fact Earthworm Jim. I got brain worms, boy. Can't really see it right now, but this guy, I tried to make him look like a human Earthworm Jim for the funny. He blew up for the funny. I'm sorry if I don't make sense right now. It's because I don't. Where is the exit? Because this cave is starting to sound like that one Sonic EXE audio. It's just neat. I just love that comment. There is no exit, Pomni. There is no God here, Pomni. Only me. Too much. I love the memes. I think I mostly watch like the fast food one, because that has, I think, if anything, my favorite character in it, the little ribbon girl. I forget her name, like Gangle, was it? Like, yeah, that's pretty much my retail experience. Except instead of like doing sauce drugs, we all just like play Pokemon Go in the back. To be fair, Walmart paid us more than they did. We'd actually care. Hey, hey, hey. Get out of third-person view. And the Gingle is hella relatable. I do like the, I think it's Kinger guy though, just for his nonsense. It's fine, it's not Peter. Peter, no! Remind me of that one thing from like the Earthworm Jim Reddit. Oh, Doc, how many turned Peter into a sausage? Or however it went. I don't think this subreddit allows like image reactions, but I wanted to put that one thing from, I think it was a Monster House, where the guy just comes up and grabs the thing out of the kid's hands and just eats it and runs off. I would have put that on him, on the Peter sausage. Oh, so many wolves here. Oh hell no! They turned polter pup. Porter puppy. This newer like generation of Earthworm Jim fandom is so much better because like I've been in this fandom for what, like 5-10 years, and like the older generation, like the people that grew up with it, are just like some of the, I wouldn't say meanest people, but like a lot of the older ones are just like kind of annoying. They can kind of be really rude to like kids, because when I was starting out on like Tumblr, I made a fan character who'd eventually become what Saturn Senti is today, and I basically got bullied off the internet for making a really stupid, like at the time, Mary Sue OC. Ugh. Like, I forget who he was. It was like a really weird person. In hindsight, probably a creep. But that's how I got my start in the Earthworm Jim fandom. And nowadays it's like, oh, you have a fan character? Cool, here's my fan character. Yeah, let's make art of each other's fan characters. And it's like, it is so much nicer. That and like the, for lack of a better term, the queerness. Like, everybody's just like, oh yeah, this character's definitely gay, or I get vibes off this character, and we're like going back and forth. I love that. Or like, we're making headcanons. Like, oh, earthworms are, like, they're both male and female. I don't want to say that exact term. Like the H word. I'll say intersex, even if in the context of earthworms it is not accurate, because they're both male and female. But yeah, people are like going off of that and like, oh, Jim is intersex, he is bigender, he's whatever. And I think that's really, really cool. Like, my introduction officially to the fandom, or I guess the series, was, funnily enough, Earthworm Jim HD. One of the worst games in the series, people say. Because my aunt at the time, I've said this millions of times before and I'll say it again, when my aunt was living with us, she wanted to show me this new game that she got at the time, on her, I think it was like PlayStation 3 at the time. She was like, I want to show you this like Earthworm Jim game, and I heard it as like, you know, like an actual gym where you lift weights and stuff. I was like, Earth? What? And I was like so curious. I think I was playing Club Penguin then. I had to log off because I did not know what the hell she was on about. And I went down there and the rest is history. Oh yeah, I played like, I don't think I played the DOS version. I played Menace to the Galaxy and like the Game Gear ports of it those are much worse. And Earthworm Jim 3D, it's like, it just needs a little bit of like fine-tuning. Like, some of the missions should be cut, and the camera should be fixed, but other than that, it could have been a nice game. I don't see why people hate it so much. It's just, if we could have gotten this stuff from like the beta, then I would have loved it. You see, I hate the second game. Like, I played like pretty much all the Earthworm Jim games for like corruption streams, or not streams, corruption compilations. I hate the second one. I don't know why, because it's not a bad game. It just, I feel it tries too hard almost to be like the original, that it kind of loses what made the first one so great. If that makes any sense? It's definitely like... Oh yeah, if you want to make an Earthworm Jim game, I say do it. Like, if you want to make fan content, go ahead. Because it's not like there's gonna be official stuff anytime soon. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I think I don't know if I posted on the YouTube channel, but I have a bunch of, like, cut stuff and beta stuff in the 3D game in a Google Drive somewhere that I might link on the stream or in my, what was it, community tab. If y'all want, you can look through that and use that as like inspiration for whatever games you're playing. And like a bunch of, I think it's like textures and stuff in the 3D game. Like, it's not a complete archive, because I'm only one person, but if you want to use that for any like video game stuff, if I haven't posted it on the Reddit, I will post it in here or community tab, so you can take a look through it and use that for your any type of video game things that you're wanting to do. Marvel Rival style game. I always wanted there, because you know the Mario, I think B13, 33, whatever it's called. I want there to be an Earthworm Jim 3D version of that, like a horror ROM hack of any of the Earthworm Jim games. Because I feel that is such untapped potential. Like, there's very little creepypastas or like horror content around Earthworm Jim, and that is such a untapped gold mine. Because there's, I think in the PSP game that never got made, I don't know, I might be wrong, Earthworm Slim type character that was gonna be like a tapeworm. Like, that was like one of those rumors that I could never... Psycho will show you fun. Like, dude, turn Psycho into like one of those creepy giant bird demon things. And just like have Jim run through like a long hallway or something while he's just like stomping around. Like, what was that Little Big Planet 2 level where you run against like the robot turkey? Like, do something like that, but in 3D with Psycho. That would be amazing. Or like Blind Broody, Big Broody. Stuff like that. Or Dr. Wadenham, whatever that guy's name's pronounced. Or Major Mucus. Use some of those like gross out characters to make like really creepy shit. Is like use existing stuff and kind of look into it, like exaggerate it, like question it. That's how you make good art. Or like fan games. You take stuff that already exists and go, okay, how do we elaborate on this? How do we... Sorry for the tangent. I just really get into that stuff. It's like, I am shit at coding. But like, stuff like that, like world building or like, again, or stuff that goes on behind the scenes, like what makes a game good. Like, I really love that type of stuff. That's why I do like the archival shit. Because I like looking into what made a video game so good. Concept art. Just all that sort of stuff. Like, same stuff with like the Mario betas and like the B13 shit. Like, I love that game. If I can figure out how to stream that, I will. Sounds like you got a lot of video game ideas. I don't know if it's still on sale, but I think like RPG Maker, I think 2002, 2003 was on sale for like $1. I think it was on Steam or something. I got that. I've been meaning to pick at it. Like, I have a bunch of ideas too, like a Neverhood EXE game. Or like, I don't know, just random stuff. Ooh, GameCube Wii style graphics. I love that generation. That's what I grew up with. I remember just watching my brother play Tekken Powered Juju or Super Mario Sunshine when I was a little kid. When I was a youngin'. Back when everything was simple. And playing like Wii Sports Resort. Those were the days. You never realize until it happens that you make you're making memories. Now those memories are just memories. Oh, god damn it, I picked up the shield. I don't need shields. I only need my brute strength. Do I need a skull? Probably not. It's fun to take them. Oh yeah, I like the names like Lily, Daisy, stuff like that. Yeah, just elaborating on stuff that's already canon. That'd be pretty cool. What was that really old one? Psycho Waluigi? I like stuff like that. Where I don't know if anybody in my chat will remember this. There's only like maybe 1 or 2 people in my chat. But have you heard of it was this Flash game series called Tails' Nightmare with like the Tails doll. I loved those when I was little. Probably shouldn't because it probably gave me nightmares. But that type of stuff. Or like, I think it was the SpongeBob Frank and Bob ones. I loved those. Yeah, you've heard of that game? I highly implore you to look it up on internet. Oh yeah, Psycho Waluigi. Look them up on Internet Archive because they do have like workable ones without the Flash player. Where you don't need Adobe Flash. I highly implore you to look up both Tales of Nightmare and Psycho Waluigi. Because those are some good classics. That kids these days don't remember, won't play. It's like, oh, it's not Fortnite. But it's fun. Fortnite shit. Like, I tried to play it one time at my best friend's house. It was like, I think I straight up told her, I hate this. This is shit. It's like, bring back some of the good old games. And why do you think I play 90s games so much? Oh geez, we got like 7 people on the stream. That's like the most I've gotten at once. Anybody new to the stream? We're just messing around in Skyrim. We're not really doing anything specific. Yeah, I like Tomboy Daisy the best. Like Princess Daisy is nice and all, but I like the kind of tomboy. Just like almost like the buff princess type of one. Especially when people design her with like, I don't know, like darker skin and stuff like that, instead of just like a reskinned Princess Peach. I think I had a design where she had like a, I don't know what it was, like a little sport headband on or something. Yeah, I like the idea of like video games having like different costumes or cosmetics. I wanted there to be like an Earthworm Jim game where he has like different skins or like different types of like super suit colors based on different characters. Like I wanted there to be like an Ina one, like Joel G Ina, whereas like one half of Jim's suit would be like polygonal. Or like a Sonic one, because of the No Hopers Easter egg in Donkey Kong. And stuff like that. Or like ones that kind of like those old action figures of Jim. Like the sort of Green Lantern one, or Evil Jim. Or Earthworm Kim. Classic Sonic Simulator, I don't know that. Is that like a Roblox thing? Because I know there's a bunch of like Sonic games on Roblox that are really popular, like, I don't know, that EXE one, I can't think of the name of it for the life of me. It's like, I don't know a lot of these modern games that much, I apologize. I mostly stick with like old games. I don't know if Skyrim classifies as an old game. That and like Wobble Dogs are probably like the only like newer games I stick with. That and Minecraft. The rest is just like 90s games or like 2000s stuff. Oh yeah, classic Sonic and Roblox. I figured with a name like that, a lot of Roblox games have like simulator. Or the Innator at the end, like Regretivator, stuff like that. Which I have heard about. Like, that one also, like, Dress to Impress game. Because that has, like, lore to it. Oh, you have a source code for that? I have the... I don't know if it's the exact, like, the full source code, but I do have a bunch of the code left over from Earthworm Jim 3D in the archive drive that I think I linked to on the Reddit. That if you just want to make, like, a Earthworm Jim 3D fan game, you can just nab it from there. I think you'll have to use, like, I think it uses, like, C++ or a bunch of that Nintendo 64 code that is so insane. Oh, yeah. I figured there's, like, crazy people on Roblox that do the craziest stuff when it's, like, basically a digital Lego game. That, like, Dreams or, like, Little Big Planet series, they make some of the most batshit insane stuff for, like, no money at all. I think I've been here already. And, like, the player base is, like, mostly 12-year-olds. Meanwhile, they make stuff that rivals AAA games. It's like, what the fuck? Where are your parents? I love that shit, man. That and, like I said before, the newer Earthworm Jim fandom. Because I was like, I don't know how I got into it. Like, the archival stuff. I was like, first I did the one drawing of the Earthworm Jim's house from the cartoon. Teddy Roo reblogged and I was like, oh, if you need, like, reference pictures, I can, like, send you stuff on, like, the Discord or something. I was like, no, I was good. But then that kind of started a chain reaction of, eventually, I was looking for, like, the Earthworm Jim stuff. And, like, she and another person, I think the zebra guy or girl, was like, oh, we have an existing archive of stuff. We all sort of... Oh, just a second. Alright, false alarm. I thought somebody was gonna come into my room. Oh yeah. I wasn't too sure. I usually like to call people, unless they, like, specify their, like, gender or pronouns in bio, I just call them they. Oh dear. Because I don't like to misgender people, even on accident. It's just not my thing. Stands, like, even... Say if, like, somebody was, like, a right-winger or pronouns, because that's just, like, you don't do that type of shit just because you hate a person. Like, anyway, what I was saying, like...
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax.
Take a look.
Like, me, Zebra, and Teddy, I think we all, like, collaborated on some stuff. We basically, like, put our archives together.
Alright, then.
And we basically helped him on his more recent Earthworm Jim 3D video. Like, just find a... like, he had a bunch of the, like, specific info on the game, like, its production-wise, and what was gonna be in it. I had the magazine articles. I basically looked everywhere, and I actually found, oh, sorry, I accidentally tripped on the cord to record stuff, like the mic. So anyway, he had the info on like the game specifically. Found a bunch of magazines, a bunch of the code, and I eventually managed to find some. Oh, the video keeps freezing. I have no idea why it does that. So I found some magazines and like gaming articles, Earthworm Jim 3D, and I eventually found stuff that I think would be considered lost media. I found some pictures of some assets, like statues that were supposed to be in the hub worlds. Oh yeah, internet connection quality is currently not sufficient. So if the gameplay freezes, I apologize. But not exactly in my control right now. So anyway, I found some long lost magazine articles of like some screenshots of the hub world, and I actually found the article that started the rumor that Earthworm Kim was going to be Earthworm Jim's love interest. And it's like, I put it all in the little archive drive. And I went up to like Zebra. I was like, is this good? Have you seen this before? And he was like, no, I have not seen that article actually. How did you find that? I've been like looking up stuff for like 2 years. Yeah, I try not to make friends in any fandom. I just do my own thing. The most I do is like comment on other people's stuff, or we do like, yeah, I don't like to get into like fandom drama. It's basically just like, sort of like, hey, look at this, and we pass it along with each other. We don't talk beyond that, and I like it that way. I just don't like people drama, or like controversies or whatever. I usually try to stay out of it. Too much stress, man. A lot of this stuff is either like petty high school shit or like stuff that should be handled by police. Just stuff that you shouldn't get in on a daily. But anyway, mod Earthworm Jim on Mario Kart. I think depending on like what type of Mario Kart it is, like you'd have to find a specific model that would fit well. Like say if it was like Mario Kart 64 or something, you'd get like Earthworm Jim 64 model, which I think is up on like some sort of resource or something. Mario Kart Wii. I think there's still some like 3D models somewhere. But yeah, you'll have to. I don't know what Mario Kart 64 is. I just think 64 and think, oh, low poly models. I don't play Mario games that much. I don't really like Mario. I think it's kind of overrated. Like, it's fun, but kind of overrated the way Nintendo does it, because it's like, it's the same thing people gave like Sonic shit for. It was like basically the same game with like one new mechanic. That's what Mario is. But people don't give Nintendo shit for that. I feel like it's kind of the opposite of what Earthworm Jim 2 did. Like, instead of trying too much, they tried too little. Which, I guess is fine. They've been doing it for years, and it's been doing them well, but just not fast traveling enemies. I felt discouraging somehow. I don't know, man. It's just a single person's opinion. Like, if you want to make like a Earthworm Jim Mario thing, then do it. It's probably a lot more fun than regular Nintendo stuff. Just, I don't know. Nintendo needs to, like, try different stuff. Like, back in the old days with, like, the NES, SNES era. Where, like, I don't know, Mario actually meant something. Where it'd be like a side-scroller, or like, you ride on Yoshi's back and shoot things or something. Or like a little cookie matching game. Stuff like that. Just, I don't know, go crazy with it. It makes God of War with Days. I could see that. That would be funny to see Mario characters just in like God of War. I think there's, what are those fan games like Mario in the Music Box or like Mario and FNAF where it's just it's Mario characters but in this creepy ass situation. I love that shit.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
That'd be good. I heard they were running. Like, do stuff like that. It's stuff that seems totally outlandish, no matter how cheesy it ends up. Just go ahead and do it. Take risks. I miss that era of video gaming, man.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Oh, God. Anyway,
I offer remedies for ailments both
I haven't
common
seen
and
you
rare.
before.
Do let me know if I can be of service. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. Wasn't that like the type of gameplay that Earthworm Jim 3D had? I think, like, look into Tekken Power Juju. Range attacks with a quart gun and golf club. I can see it. You're like, what's something that can be really funny, but also like really, I don't know, something that does a lot of damage, like it is brutal in hindsight, but really it looks like a kid's toy, something like that. Like Amy Rose's hammer that looks like a toy hammer, but it's actually, it will knock you like 2 states over. Something like that. Or I guess like a fish. That like strikes lightning or something. I don't know. I can't really think of anything at the moment.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I think it's like the neighbor dogs. Or like the dogs downstairs are going nuts. They probably hear
You'll
me as like,
find
whoa,
tonics, salves,
well,
poultices,
let's
and
play or
potions on
something.
those shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Get the fuck out of the way. I want to use the table. Mom says it's my turn in the alchemy lab.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Daisy gets drafted in a bee army. I could see that.
I offer remedies for ailments.
Also, like, maybe have there be like a side mission where there's like you fight ants with like cordyceps virus stuff, and like it gets really like outplaced, creepy. What is it, like that Paper Mario boss where it's just like the folded up Shy Guy? Something like that where it's like, oh, this is a nice fun game. Oh, this is a nice fun game. Be a fanfic or like a part in the like Earthworm Jim fan novels I'm making. Where there's like a Princess what's her name cordyceps or insectoid cordyceps arc. And like bug viruses or like bug things. And I want to do that. Because nobody really touches on that. Which is a damn shame. Because like the Earthworm Jim, like regular content and fan content is such a like an untapped well. In the many years I've been in it.
I am your sword and your shield.
Shut up. Sorry. Yeah, I'll probably go like off and on about that type of stuff. Oh yeah, Mario Sunshine samples. I'm pretty sure there's a website where you can get like copyright free like sound effects and music clips. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I tried to mess with that with, I think it was like GarageBand or one of those like audio things on a computer. Yeah, music artifacts or... No, I think it was something different. Yeah, I think you can get like free music software or like pirated, cracked versions on like Internet Archive. Like the sound font stuff, a bunch of that stuff. That's what I do for like most of the stuff on my channel. I just get from the Internet Archive because 1, I'm poor, and 2, that's where all the good stuff is. Oh, don't pull that out in the village. How long have I been streaming for? At least an hour. It feels a lot shorter than an hour. Time goes by when one, you're talking, and two, you're actually doing something you like. Look at this video game sunset. Or sunrise? Yeah, sunset. Beautiful. Think about the lines of code that made that possible. Think about the spaghetti code. I forgot what we were talking about. Hello. Hello, little piggy. Don't steal the horse. Even though I kind of want to. Him. Yeah, on the screen it might, because the PS4 does this weird thing of when I'm streaming, it'll like duplicate the chat on there for a little bit, even though the chat on like YouTube is like perfectly normal. Ugh. Wait, is he stuck? I think he is stuck on there. He wants to get after me because he's mad I stole his cheese. But he's stuck on a rock. Oh. Idiotically brave. I love that dynamic. That's how I play Skyrim. Hold on, I'm gonna save. Because speaking of idiotically brave, I have a terrible, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Worth it. What's the worst that can happen? Your arm falls off. And then you blow up. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a fun video game. God. I think the way you spell Lily reminds me of that one Edna and Harvey game, Harvey's New Eyes. I highly implore you, look up Edna and Harvey. It is the funniest, coolest, like, point and click aside from Neverhood I think I've seen in a long time. Which, I don't even like point and clicks really that much. That and, like, puzzle games. I'm not a fan of, but those two, Edna and Harvey in The Neverhood, are some of the best ones. Because of how weird, sort of creepy they are, but also cartoonish. That and indie games in general. So, what have we done this entire... The ground is looking a little weird. I don't think it... There we go. Yeah, it wasn't fully rendered. We've wandered around, gone through some caves, got beaten by a giant. Not much else. Basically just the Ashe Penndale way of playing free roam video games. You get nothing done for like 5 hours. And we complete quests by pure accident. Let's just go this way towards the random checkpoint I made like probably a week ago that I forgot about. And let's go from there. Because we emptied most of our inventory at home. And what happens, happens. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Hopefully the audio is good enough for you. I don't know if the game picks up at all, or... I like those little video game name ideas. And for all this talk and chat about making video games, I need to start working on my own. I had one. It was gonna be like a Mega Man RPG Maker one that I basically on indefinite hiatus or canceled. They had little devlogs on a while back. Oh no. I could do without contracting vampire diseases, thank you very much. What magic can I do? Oh. I have like a bunch of... That's why... What does this do? Okay, that doesn't help me at all. Fuck off. Daisy taunts bosses when defeating them. I like it. Not... Yeah, you need to do that. Just anything that gives the characters a little bit more, I guess, lack of a better term, character. Like you said, not so tough now, are you? That's where you get the dog meat. I was wondering because I love it. Ooh, butterflies. I like butterflies. I can't remember if you specifically sorry, if you worked on the big YouTube poop collab. But that was some funny shit. I remember watching that premiere and laughing my ass off. Like, I actually had to, like, pause the video. It was making me laugh so hard. I think I worked on that one, too. Like, very, very little. Compared to everyone else. Like, y'all had some funny shit compared to me. Like, I went easy. Oh, I cut out, I think Teddy Roo's collaborative YouTube poop. Yeah. I was trying to go easy because I didn't know what would be, like, too far. And everybody was making the most heinous jokes. And I mean that affectionately. It's like, damn, I went easy mode. I don't know. I can't really pick an easy one out of that entire video because it was just so funny. I think all this stuff in the beginning with Professor Monkey for a Head. Like, surprisingly, like, Professor Monkey for Head in the cartoon, he's, like, not really my favorite. Like, he's not my least favorite, like, with Bob, who I freaking hate, or Evil the Cat, who I love to hate, because he is such a suave villain. But that one YouTube poop, specifically with Professor Monkey for a Head, is the funniest stuff I've seen out of pretty much everybody who worked on it. Stop poking me! Ugh. I wish I can edit that well and that funny. Like, if that YouTube poop is an S rank, then mine's like a F rank or something. I love the stream chat on that one. It was like, this is a moment in history. I think if I can find my specific clips, because there's much more stuff that I did that got cut. I think it's on Tumblr or something. I'll have to re-upload that. In that episode, I had Jim read Psychro's ransom letter, but it was like an excerpt from the audiobook version of the Bible. He just stares at it while it goes like, and God created the heaven and the earth. I love it. I think it was Teddy that edited Psychro's lines where it was him laughing. It was like to like a music track or something. Like, it's been a Quandale Dingle. Oh, those... I love that. Those old Quandale Dingle stuff. People need to use more of that in, like, YouTube poops. Oh my god. I need to get back into YouTube pooping. I think I've passed my prime with Earthworm Jim ones, because I did a lot of them last year. Specifically, I think it was the one where I used, like, the Fallout image and Jim just staring at the screen like, ugh. That was my peak. Jim's like, what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's... I highly implore you. I think it was like, what was the... Oh dear. Oh no. Hold on. I think stream's on its last legs, chat. It is not displaying gameplay. I apologize. The internet here, not so great. Anyway, the first couple of gym YouTube poops I made were some of the funniest stuff because I went, fuck it. Like the audio of Jim zipping down his pants. It looks like a banana. Y'all can thank Teddy Roo for finding those clips. And my just insane imagination at the time was like, you know what would be really funny to go along with this like, actual quote from the show? Like, it looks like a banana. Zips down pants. Sometimes you don't have to really mess with... Yeah, sometimes you just gotta add on to what is actually in the show instead of just like clipping together voices. Because sometimes the show just already gives you gold. I know, Peter, we should have never swapped heads. I thought it'd be nice at the time, walk a mile in each other's shoes. Didn't your mother ever tell you to watch where you were running? Mama didn't have no mouth. Oh, I love that little exchange in the pilot. Because it's not just like, Mama didn't have no mouth. It's Psycho's little, oh, that sounds like it was improvised or ad-libbed. I like to think that off-screen they just have little conversations like that. June and Peter swapped heads. Chat, y'all are funnier than me sometimes. And by sometimes I mean all the times, because I am an unfunny son of a bitch. I love Psycho in that episode. Like, he has to be my favorite villain of that entire show. Like, Queen Slick for her butt, she's fun and all, but you want funny lessons? No, I'll fail. I'll get... Is that a Wario apparition reference? Yeah, I just need to make YouTube poops where I just say fuck it and don't worry about people going, oh, I didn't like what you said there. Yeah, right. Like, I need to make those crazy... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. The internet's kinda, here. I figure I can just talk until it gets better. That or I just call it quits for today. We'll see what happens. But basically, if y'all want to know, I am in an ice cave right now. Just looting stuff. I figure I can still keep this stream up, since it's not showing anything bad. It's just showing kind of a blank screen with an icon on it, so I think we're still good. Oh, that's just play. I hate how spooky these caves are. Especially since I can't... Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Like I said, I don't like getting into fandom drama and stuff. I'm more of an outsider to that. But gosh, I need to work more on like YouTube poops in general. I keep doing ones of that one episode, whichever ones Evil Jim are, because those are my favorite. Like Conqueror Worm. Just, that one, Upholstered Perils, always my favorites. Just because it's like the first episodes I watched of the series. Nah, I don't want funny lessons. I'll be good. Because I think my older method of making them, which worked really well for me at the time, was just like get an episode, try to edit a little bit, and just go with whatever makes me laugh the hardest in the editing process. And I haven't been doing that. The first few ones, I think it was one where I edit the well, I'm gonna say funny noises in the beginning. With like Jim and what's her name. And the second one, where I edit that picture of Evil Jim with the pregnancy test. Some of my funniest ones. Because I was really hoping, gosh, I hope the Jim fandom sees this and goes, what the fuck? I need to do more of that again. I hope somebody takes that thumbnail of Evil Jim with the test and just posts that somewhere, no context. That, like, some of the other earlier Earthworm Jim stuff, like, I think it was Earthworm Jim in the bunny suit. Frankly, a lot of Earthworm Jim cross-dressing, and just send that to, like, random forums, or, like, Doug to Naples. Because that would be funny. Because I think that would be hilarious. If somebody takes my stuff out of context to like a crowd of people online to where nobody knows what's going on. I need to tap into that energy again. I think that's where I'm at my peak. I've been out of my peak for a while. Ooh. That's the energy I strive in. Just working off a spite or thinking about how others would react and just all the commotion. Because I am just a little gremlin on the internet. I thrive on chaos and chaos alone. And like 15 gallons of Red Bull. I don't think there's a better way to live than that. God, what the hell? I think there's a really old one I did. It was Jimmy Neutron. And one of the parts in that YouTube group was, I think Sheen, he like face plants into a door by edit it to where it's like You're using him as like a squeegee or something, and it just squeaks as he goes up and down and up and down. I highly implore people to look at my older YouTube poops, if you want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is some of the funniest shit I think I made. Because, like, most of the funniest stuff I make is at, like, 3 a.m. when I should be sleeping. I'm just, like, delirious. Stuff keeps scaring the crap out of me. I bet if I wouldn't go balls to the wall and actually go slowly, that wouldn't scare me. But I don't do that. I just go crazy, yeah, I go stupid. And I get scared. Because I run into stuff. I want somebody to, like, superimpose Earthworm Jim from the cartoon onto, like, a Skyrim playthrough. Like that one sword from that one episode, the Sword of Righteousness. I want somebody to do that. Like, the way people edit Breaking Bad episodes. I need that so bad. More YouTubers, or like YouTube poopers in general, need to use Earthworm Jim. I love that show. That and Freakazoid. They just don't make shows like that anymore. When I turn into a monster, I get hurt, or scared, or angry, or hungry, or... You're not you when you're hungry. I wonder, like, realistically, how much, like, transforming hurts Peter? Or, like, if it feels like nothing at all. Because, like, that and, like, werewolf transformations, that must really do a number on the joints. Peter needs some, like, CBD oil or something. Like, one of those, like, CBD things you give the dogs. Like, he needs some of that. Like, if Adult Swim revives Earthworm Jim, they just need to make Peter a weed smoker. I feel like that's the logical next step in his character arc. Go from like a little scared little puppy to like sarcastic sidekick to weed smoking. And like, I'm not sure if the Earthworm Jim series takes place in a specific time frame. Because like we have a generic president to keep the show from being dated. But it's like, I like to think it takes place in the 90s. It's like, because I know The Simpsons was like around 90s or 80s, and they had like a episode where like weed was legal for a little bit, or medicinal marijuana. So I wonder if they can do that, if they ever do revive Earthworm Jim for like another season, if they just make Peter have like a medicinal marijuana card. Because the poor dude needs it. Oh, I've been furrowing my brow for a little bit. Oh, gameplay's back on. Sweet. Just like the normal Earthworm Jim like intro, and like, Fuzz buddy, I need your help. And you just hear an off-screen bong rip. That's part for the course at this point. Whatever gets you from transforming, little buddy. Earthworm Jim Peter tries edibles. And transforms big time. Chat, if any of you do weed, do not do edibles. Because you'll always do that mistake of, oh, I have a little, like, oh, I had a little bit, but I don't feel anything, so I'm gonna do another little bit. Do not. Because it'll bite you in the ass, and you'll get super anxious, like I did. It'll just be a horrible experience. Just smoke it if you have to. Gosh, I need to smoke some. I haven't in like a year or so. Like, not out of like... I didn't have an addiction to weed, I just like didn't smoke it for like a long time. Sort of that like ADHD thing where if you don't do it for long enough, you completely forget about it. Yeah, that's like really the only drug I'll ever do. The other ones are sort of overrated, I guess. Especially like stuff like alcohol. I don't even like to drink as a treat. It's just, ugh. Meanwhile, weed, it makes it feel funny. And it makes peanut butter taste good again. Like, you know how like different peanut butter tastes? Like, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. I ran into something I should not have. I am going to die. God, where is my warhammer? Yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me. Yeah, like I was saying, weed, when you smoke it and have peanut butter, it makes peanut butter taste like it was just freshly opened. Like, it has the different taste from when it's freshly opened. Where, like, I don't know how to describe it, but peanut butter freshly opened tastes different from peanut butter like a couple days later, still in the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has a different taste, and when you smoke weed and have peanut butter, it tastes like that, like the fresh peanut butter again. Oh, God, I walked into the fire thing again. Yeah, I'm not going back there. I just want to defeat a bunch of easy foes. I don't want to take a screenshot, draw it like one of your French girls. I need a painting of that one dragger, or whatever they're called. Draugr. They're zombies. Just in that one pose. I need a painting of that. You know that headache you get when you like unconsciously furrow your brow? I have that right now. Because I'm trying to keep my glasses on my nose. So I have my like scrunch up like this. And that, after a while, that kind of strains your, I guess, forehead muscles, for lack of a better term. It just gives you kind of a headache. This is a point in chat where I tell you unclench your jaw. Like, relax your shoulders. And just chill the fuck out. Also, you are now manually breathing. I know. Aren't I awful? And how long has stream gone on for? Almost 2 hours. Once we get, I think, like around a 2-hour break, that's when I'll log off and get some lunch. But so far, a pretty nice stream. Got like so many viewers. I think it's because like I talk on stream, even though I sound like a 12-year-old on an Xbox Live. People probably still tune into that more because they know it's not like a bot or something. I hate those bots. Like, have you seen those like YouTube short streams where it's like those bots that do like those Minecraft things where if you like so much or if you comment, the server gets nuked or something along those lines? I hate those. I'll like try to scroll for like good, I guess, edit audio or stuff for my animations, and I just see a bunch of that or like sprunky stuff. God, it's horrible. And it's not like there's another YouTube I can go on, like Blue Sky and Twitter, that's like better or worse. What the? I don't want to defeat the seducer, Dan. I don't want a quest. Oh, okay. That's why. Well, I don't want to do quests. I just want to fuck around. What? I'm probably gonna die again. But whatever. Goodness gracious. Heavy iron man. Oh yeah, poison of warhammer. Oh god.
Oh well. Must have run off.
You know what? I think that's a fine point to sort of cap off stream. There's only so much game over I can take. So yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. Thanks everybody for watching. As per usual, on every videos I have a Ko-Fi, Teespring, sort of links where you can get merch, you can donate, or you can be a channel member for at least $1 so you can get big videos early, like up to a month early. Like very cheap stuff. So if you want to do that to support me, you can. But this is the end of the stream, so I'm gonna log off. Thanks everybody for watching. Good night or good morning wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Hold on.